Gracious words are a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and healing to the bones. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 24. Hello my beautiful sunflowers, welcome to my channel. My name is Unbrelievable and you are watching Unbelievable. If you have not subscribed to my channel already, make sure you do because it is 100% free. Yes, it is free 99. If you want to learn how to make these delicious vegan oatmeal raisin chocolate chip cookies, then keep watching. So here are the ingredients we'll be using: some almond butter, 100% natural peanut butter, honey, ground cinnamon, vanilla, you can use imitation or pure, baking powder, monk fruit sweetener or any sweetener of your choice, 100% whole grain oats meal, chia seeds, flaxseed powder or just ground flaxseed, raisins, whole ripe bananas, chocolate of your choice. I chose dark chocolate because y'all know I love dark chocolate from my Get to Know Me video, and some dark brown sugar. Step 1 is to grab your 3 ripe bananas and start peeling them. I find it a lot easier to peel my bananas from the bottom rather than the top. And you're going to add your bananas to a large mixing bowl. It can be a metal bowl or a plastic bowl. Next, you want to grab a fork and start mashing your bananas. I think it's pretty easy to mash them like on the side of the bowl. That way you can really get them nice and evenly smushed like this. This is kind of what you want it to look like when you're done. Step 3 is to grab some vanilla. I only had imitation vanilla flavor, but I like to use like organic actual vanilla extract, but you know, use whatever you got in your kitchen. So I only use a cap full of this and I add it to the bananas, and then I take my fork and I would just mix it in evenly. Next, grab peanut butter and almond butter and get yourself a tablespoon, and we're going to get a scoop of each. The almond butter was a little hard to actually scoop out, so I recommend putting it in the microwave for a few minutes to make it a little softer. And the peanut butter had a little bit of oil at the top of it, so it was pretty easy to scoop. And you're just going to get like a tablespoon of each. Grab a spatula or you can use your fork and just evenly mix the peanut butter and almond butter in with the bananas. You want to kind of smash them a little bit, and it should end up looking something like this, a nice even mixture of banana and peanut butter. Grab old-fashioned oats, also known as rolled oats, and grab a cup. We're going to be adding 2 cups of the oatmeal to the batter. Next, grab your spatula and mix it all in until it's evenly coated. Then you're going to grab some brown sugar. We use 1/8 of a cup for this one. And you're just going to add that with the ground cinnamon. Like so, like that. And now you're going to add a tablespoon of baking powder. Actually, this is a teaspoon. So add a teaspoon of baking powder. Just enough to make the cookies kind of rise. Then we're going to add our raisins. I used 2 little boxes of raisins, so I'm not exactly sure what the quantity of that is. Maybe like a few ounces, I'm not sure. But 2 little boxes of raisins, and they do get stuck together, so you're going to have to kind of warm them up if you want them to be easier to come out of the box. Grab some ground flaxseed powder, and you can add 2 scoops, as many scoops as you want really, but I ended up just using 1 scoop for this batch. It's kind of optional, but I like to use some chia seeds in my batter, so you can grab yourself about a teaspoon of chia seeds and just add that into your mixture. Grab the chocolate of your choosing. I chose to use 78% cacao because y'all know I love dark chocolate, and now I'm cutting the chocolate bar in half because you only really need half of the bar for this batter. And I'm going to take the wrapper off and start to just chop up the chocolate into little chunks, little tiny pieces, so that they are not too large for the cookies. Once you've chopped up your chocolate bar into the bite-sized chunks that you find are a good enough size for your cookies, you're going to add them straight into your batter, like so, like that. And your batter should look something like this. And it's a little dry, so I like to add some almond milk, unsweetened almond milk to be exact.
Oh, he needs some milk!
And I'm going to add half a cup to my batter just to make it a little more manageable and a little less dry. So as you can see, the almond milk helped the batter look a lot more hydrated and more like cookie dough and a little less dusty. Add a little bit of sweetener to your batter. You could use monk fruit sweetener like I have here, or honey or stevia. I chose to use honey, and I used about a teaspoon of it, and I mixed it in. Taste your batter before you add it just to make sure it's not too sweet. Grab a baking sheet and line it with parchment paper. Then you're going to grab some baking spray, non-stick cooking spray, and I use Baker's Joy. Now I'm taking the batter and I'm just forming it into some little balls. Grab your spoon and start to kind of smash the cookies just a little bit to make them more round and to give them more of a cookie shape. Since they aren't traditional cookies made with flour, they won't self-rise and spread like a natural cookie would, so you kind of have to form it to the shape that you want it to look after it's done baking. Preheat your oven at 325 and set your timer for 10 minutes. And voila, you have some delicious vegan oatmeal raisin chocolate chip cookies. They are really easy to make. They only take 10 minutes in the oven. They were super soft. They're just melting with chocolate. It was just so delicious, y'all. And they're healthy. Only a few calories. You don't feel guilty about eating these. Like, look at that. Look at the deliciousness. And that's all, folks. If you tried this recipe yourself, let me know below in the comments. And if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to just spread peace, love, and happiness, and that you can do anything that you put your mind to. Thank you for being here. Love you. We out.